Alright, I'm finally back with my September monthly update. We'll start with the usual things. I went to dance class, I went to movies. This month I saw Operation Finale, Crazy Rich Asians, The House with a Clock in Its Walls, and An American in Paris. I was so excited to see An American in Paris because I saw the Broadway tour a few years ago. So I was very excited to learn that they were going to be filming it live on the West End with a lot of the original cast. And I loved it just as much as the first time I saw it. I love that they've been doing these Broadway in theaters things recently. I hope people keep going so they'll keep making them. I went to 5 auditions in September, which is a lot. I auditioned for Universal and Disney and Tokyo Disney, and I actually got a callback for one of them, but I didn't end up getting cast, so bummer. My little nugget, Millie, turned 5 in September. I can't believe she's so old. We took her to a celebration one night with us to celebrate her birthday, and she was a very stressed out pup. She doesn't really like going places with a lot of people, and I went in a store and I had Allie hold her leash outside while I went in the store, and she was freaking out because I wasn't with her, so we need to work on outings some more, I guess. I went to Food and Wine Festival with Allie and Courtney, which was really fun. It was my first food and wine trip of the year. It might be my only food and wine trip of the year. We'll see. I haven't been back since. I did film that day. It's not edited yet, but once it is, I will link it below for you guys. Caitlin and I went to Not So Scary, which was super fun. We hadn't been in 2 years because last year when I was in town, we ended up doing a bunch of dining reservations instead. So we spent our money on that instead of Not So Scary. We went as Stacy and Roxanne from A Goofy Movie, which is one of our all-time favorite Disney movies. And we had a great time at the party. It wouldn't be a Halloween party if it didn't pour on us. That seems to be the theme when we go in September. We get poured on. But we still had a lot of fun, and I vlogged it, and that one is edited, so I will link that below. The final major thing that happened in September is we moved. If you couldn't already tell, this is the new place. I will do a tour eventually once everything's finished being hung up on the walls. We still have boxes that are not unpacked. Moving is such a process. The first day we rented a U-Haul and moved the majority of our stuff, and the second day we got the rest of the stuff out of our old place just in our cars. And then the last day we were over there cleaning, and it was such a process, and I was really worried about how Millie was gonna handle it, if she's gonna be stressed out or not. And she did fine. We've used the gym and the pool already, which we never used in our old place because they were gross. And we have a gate now, and the complex is actually pretty big, and we have a few lakes with a lot of sidewalks. So when it's dark, I can actually walk Millie around without having to leave the complex, which is nice. Gonna close this out with favorites like always. I didn't really keep track of my favorites for September. So off the top of my head, my favorite book I read was Dance of Thieves. I checked it out because I love the Remnant Chronicles, which is by the same author. So I was like, oh cool, she has a new book out, I'll read it. I liked her other series, I'll bet I'll like this one. And turns out it's actually a companion to that other series. It's just 6 years later, but it's set in the same world and stuff. And it was so good, and I finished it in 2 days, and now I have to wait for the next one. I need to stop reading series until all the books in the whole series are out. My favorite thing I ate in September was the spicy roll from Japan's Food and Wine kiosk. I like sushi, but I don't eat it very often. But I got this because I'd heard good things about it, and it was so good. It was spicy, but not too spicy. But I do like spicy, so it might be kind of spicy for other people. It had this volcano sauce on it or something. I don't know. But it was amazing, and I want it again if I go again. So that's all I have for September. I can't really think of anything else. So I will see you in the October video, which will probably be late. So in the meantime, you can catch up on videos that I've posted recently. I got some prog vlogs edited and Disney stuff, and I'll probably put moving up. So yeah, see you later. That's sign language for later, in case you didn't know.